Alrighty. Fucking... What is this? What am I doing? Papers. Fucking... Oh yeah, fucking the 1 hour thing. Right. A few of you may have saw the tweet. Gonna do... It said it was gonna do a 1 hour video with post commentary that isn't a long play, and this is it. Now you're probably wondering what the fuck is happening. Well, an idea was put towards me a few days ago. Well, days in my time. This is probably a week later since then. But, because I own all of these games, the idea was put forward. So how many of them could I get through in an hour? And I thought he meant, I thought they meant fucking all of them, like the full game. It's like not many. But the question was, how many of the first stages could I get through within an hour? And I was going to back that off as a, I don't fucking care, but I was actually intrigued. Like, how many could you get through in an hour? So that's what this is. That's the footage you're seeing. Now, naturally, the number of games I could get through would be cut short tremendously if it was me getting up, putting the cartridge in, and then turning the machine back on. That would cut a lot of time out. So I allowed the rule that the clock only carries on ticking once a stage, or at least a roll up to a stage, has been initiated. So that counts towards time. So once the stage is done, the clock stops until you get ready for the next first stage. Does that make sense? Also, there are no variables in how you want to do it. So I was cheeky and I put everything on easy mode for the fastest way. Or however the way you want to do it. And I wanted to isolate it to one area because I thought if it was every game or any game, then the balance might be tipped a little bit. So I chose one era, the 16-bit era of Sega, the Mega Drive, Genesis. Just grabbed a bunch of their games and went for it. Yeah, and so... And I found out because I tried it again another time, where I tried it with an NES library, and I managed to get through 52 games in an hour with the first stages, because those games are quite small and short. And I tried it again later with PS3 titles, and I managed to get through 9. So it seems to be, well, of course it does, like common sense, but, you know, I tried and tested it. The more advanced you go, the less games you will be able to finish. So a better score will mean differently depending on which system you play for. And unless you want to skip right to the end, you're not going to find out how many I finished in this era. So I'm setting a precedent right now, I guess. I'm setting a norm, because I want to see people do this again. Of course, not everybody's got enough time to waste to do something like this. But if you think you have got time to do something like this, by all means, try it. Just try and see if you can beat my thing, and by all means, I'm not a speedrunner at all. So my way of doing shit's probably pretty poor. But whatever. Yeah. What are we on right now? Where are we? It's a Stallion Storm? Yeah, it is. Sweet. A lot of these games I'd not played in a long ass time, and you'll see that in a few of them later. So far I've done pretty well. Except for Altered Beast, I fucked up there a little bit. Hadn't played Altered Beast in a while. But there are a few of them that I take too long, and I die a few times. Also, that's another part of the rule. Once you start the level, you can't reset. You have to do it. Even if you die, you've got to stick it through. So none of this resetting, oh no, that one didn't count. Yeah, it counted alright. It's still going. The clock's still going. At the moment you start, you've got to finish it, even if you run out of lives. So I thought I'd set this up. It might be fun. Do something a little bit different to what I'm normally doing. I'm seem to be into creating little games for people to play. Interactive games almost, where you have to, I don't know, get up and do something rather than, you know, a whip out a board and it's like, here's your piece, you're the fucking cactus, or some shit. Also, yeah, I know I sound a bit groggy or not enthused. I'm just a bit swamped with work right now. So I've been doing that all day pretty much. So I'm making the last edit to this, which is this audio you're listening to. Whatever. I don't know what the hell to talk about for an hour. Post commentary on this is kind of just like, yeah, you're watching Streets of Rage. It's different when I'm watching it being done. When I'm playing it myself, I can think of all sorts of shit to talk about. But what can I say other than I tried? You know? I tried on every piece. So don't be surprised if there's like some 30-second silence from me whilst I'm sitting here trying to collect my thoughts. Oh yeah, here's something. Excuse me. The new Sega Critic that's coming won't be a video game. The one afterwards will, because I've decided which one I want to do now. But this next one, episode 24, is it? I don't remember. 24 or some shit. It'll be more of a topic rather than an episode on a specific game. Do you remember the other two episodes I did were kind of like that, when I talked about the commercial advertising and the theory I had that Capcom was Sega's true creative rival. Business rivals with Nintendo, no question, but when it comes to creativity and design, Capcom and Sega have got more in common than you think. But whatever, don't care right now. That video is quite old, and so is that thought. Moving on to newer things. I don't want to give any of it away because I think it's still a thought that should be kept to myself to a degree. Maybe talk to other people about it, see what they think. And if it's a good topic, then I'll roll with that, baby. Ugh. Oh fuck, Bonanza Brothers. Fucking love this game, I really do. I just wish I could play with somebody who knew what they were doing. Really, that's all. Nobody seems to be interested in playing it. Oh well. What's that new thing that came out not too long ago? Oh yeah, the Switch and Zelda. Yeah, one of my friends got one of that Switch things and the new Zelda, and it looks pretty swanky. I like the look of it. It's not enough for me to get a Switch though. The only thing that Nintendo could do to actually get me interested in getting a Switch is some form of Sega exclusive, which could be anything. But everything that's coming out on the Switch is coming out on other stuff, and I already own a PS4, so I've no rush. Or they release a brand new Metroid. That's it. Those are the two things that'll get me to get it. Everything else is just I could do without. Unless, of course, I've got a spare bunch of money left over and I can do something, I don't know. What are the odds of that, though? God damn, so yawny. I really should have done this during the day. It's about 5 to 7 now. I know that doesn't seem like much, but I've been working all day on essays, and I've really conked myself out. I just want to relax now. So I thought I'd waste an hour just chatting to the thin air. So fucky. Oh yeah, Comic Zone. If any of you don't know, I recently, 2 months ago, I did a episode of Sega Critic on Comic Zone. That was the last episode just now. Well, the newest episode. But by internet terms, new means if it's a week old, it's not new anymore. So I guess my video is fucking ancient at this point then. So yeah, because of that video though, I managed to deal with this section quicker than I normally thought I would. I think I could have done better at one point, but I was quite familiar with this area. Because the way I do my Sega Critic videos, if I don't know a game very well, like Comic Zone, I play through it about 5 or 6 times, to the point where it's like second nature to me what I have to do. And then it becomes easier to notice the flaws, the benefits, why shit did what, and blah 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 blah. You know, that whole jazz, that whole song and dance. But if it's a game I do know very well, like, I don't know, Shenmue 1 and 2, I really probably only need to play that once before I remember everything, and it's like, yeah, I got it. Which is lucky for me, because those 2 games are effing long. I really don't want to play those through like 5 or 6 times. It would take ages. Oof. But whatever. Oh, actually, no, sometimes I don't do that. The episode with Skies of Arcadia, only played through that once before I did it, because that took, god damn, that took a long ass time to get through that. There are exceptions to there are exceptions, of course. It's not everything is set in stone. People need to understand that, and that goes with everything in life. Shit's not set in stone. God damn. Yeah. Let me know if I'm doing any good as well. This is, you know, if you are the only audience member, how do you know if you're doing well? Feedback from people is always good. What's next? It looks like it's a small slither. What is it? I really don't remember what I've put in this video, because I'm watching the edited cut. Decap attack, right. I'm watching the edit right now, and I'm seeing the timeline bar, and the small images on the timeline bar are all black, so I can't quite see what's coming next, but I can see the length of each one. And this one's quite short. I get through the first level quite quickly, it looks like. God, I really don't remember doing any of this. I guess I just blasted through it, or I just didn't think about it. Let's just put that. Yeah, whatever. What a stupid fucking game. I love Decap Attack though. Fucking shit, Galaxy Force. God damn. I was a dumbass when I was playing this. Because I thought, I remember playing this will be easy. I was a dumb shit. I didn't realise that holding C made you go faster. I'm not doing it right now. The burners at the back, the blue burners, they'll start flashing with a pierce of light when I start boosting. And I did not know that holding C did that, so I was going at a snail's pace for a long time, so that cost me a lot of time. So I fudged up here. Perhaps I could have squeezed in a higher score if I'd have known that, but whatever. Maybe next time. Dear me. Oh yeah, Amiibos. That's something that I yawned and looked up, and I saw my Amiibo collection. Something I want to talk about that. There we go, I've worked out the C button now. There we go. God's sake. What was I doing? Amiibos, that's it, yeah. So I've noticed ever since the Breath of the Wild came out that Amiibo prices for Zelda figures have gone through the effing roof. Because if you didn't know, if you own Breath of the Wild and you have Zelda Amiibos, any sort of Zelda Amiibos, like the various forms of Link, Ganondorf, Wolf Link, whatever, doesn't matter. They all do different things, they all give you different loot. Exclusive loot, mind you. Well, no, not really. All the items that the Amiibos give you are in the game. It's just really rare drop. It's just the Amiibos, they give them you immediately. It's like a... I don't know, I don't think I can make that any clearer. That's as clear as I can make it. And ever since then, Amiibo prices for, like I said, Zelda-themed Amiibos have gone rocketing. Like, I saw a Toon Link on eBay for £35, ridiculous. What was the dearest one? Oh, that's right, Ocarina of Time Zelda, that was going for 72. There was a bunch of classic Brawl Links going for like 100 odd, because that's the one that gets you Epona, like, easily. it's crazy, and it's such a shame too, because I was just thinking about getting some Zelda Amiibos just for the sake of it, but I'm gonna have to wait until the fad wears out. Yeah. Oh well. So yeah, always save your money. Don't be like, oh, God, I'll never be able to get it. That you will always be able to get it. Some of the shit I own would be considered super rare, but you just wait for the price to go down. Honestly, it'll pop up again. Because this is the theory I have. The Melvin that bought it from you, say like, if you, no, not from you, let's see. The Melvin that bought it, the one you were looking at, say on eBay or any other buying site, bought it with that same mindset, but he didn't have any patience. So he just bought it. Or she, whatever. And once they got it, they didn't really want it, and they realised just how much money they wasted, and then they sell it again. Or another of the same pops up for the same reason, for another reason, which I do not know. Because I hear a lot of people selling their stuff for all sorts of reasons. Whether it be financial, or they just simply don't want it anymore. I hear a lot of people donating their collection to museums and like electronic archives and stuff like that. It's interesting. There's one in the UK somewhere, I forget what it is, but there's this Electronic Computers Archive Museum in the UK, and it has everything you could want there. Like, they have everything. Like, I can't... When I mean everything, they have everything. Like, I want to go there, because they have every piece of electronic history. Well, they must have something missing. But as far as I can tell, I'm having a really hard time trying to find out what it is they don't have. And they got video game shit there as well. It's amazing. I tried applying for a job there as well. They said they would have taken me on too if they weren't fully staffed, which pissed me off. So I'm going to have to wait until... God knows when. I probably should just finish university first. Getting ahead of myself. Where are we? Golden Axe 2. I'm fucking baffled here. I don't know what I'm doing. What have I got planned? What am I doing? Oh yeah, the essays. Sorry, just my brain is fucking burnt out. I don't know what I'm doing. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's right. Fucking Sonic updates are coming very, very soon, aren't they? Like, is it the 16th of March? Can't remember. And if it... Fuck is that sound? Is that a vacuum? Who's vacuuming? Is that coming from downstairs or upstairs? Or is it coming from outside? Or is it coming from inside my head? What was I saying? Oh god. Shit. I've totally lost it. Fucking vacuums, bastards. Okay, what was I talking about? The electronic theatres, archives, museums. Something to do with the Oh right, yes, the Sonic crap. Yeah, I saw the Act 2, and it's got me excited. And people asking me about it, it's like, oh, what do you think? It's like, I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna try and predict something because I want this to be good, and I'm not gonna get my hopes up. So far, it looks great. Yeah, it looks very good. But if you want like a half-arsed prediction that probably won't lead to anything until, you know, Sega actually says something, then go ask Tracker or some shit. You know, he seems to be quite vocal on this kind of shit. Until the game comes out and I get my hands on it, I'm not going to have a damn thing to say. Other than, I can't wait to play it. But yeah, anyway, we're going to get some news on that. We're going to get some Mania news, I hope. Well, we are. Come on. We're going to get some Mania news. We're going to get some news on Project 17. Probably... I'm not expecting much from that, actually. I do not think we will get any news on Project 17 other than maybe, I don't know, maybe another cinematic trailer or a name reveal. I don't think we'd get anything yet because it's way too early. Maybe definitely at E3. Oh, Puyo. Definitely at E3. But other than that, no. Yeah, we're just gonna get Mania stuff. It's getting closer. It's fucking sounds. Jesus Christ. You try and do something, people just fucking get in your way. Anyway. What was I fucking saying? Oh fuck, why does it matter? Just listen back to this and I'm like, oh yeah, that was it. God, I love Puyo. I could play this for hours. Oh yeah, people probably say, doesn't this look like Dr. Robotnik's Lean Bean Machine? No. Mean Machine looks like Puyo. This came out first, and then they westernized it because they didn't think there were enough weebs over here to capitalize on the market. They were wrong. Nah, they weren't. This is for quite a niche market. I understand what they did. Puyo 2 now, right? Yeah, there we go. Fuck, mini zombie. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, this took me a bit longer to get down. Yeah, Puyo 2's a bit tougher. Whatever. What am I talking about now? I really should have planned a script for this shit. God, we're only 22 minutes in. Ugh. Fuck. Post commentary is hard, dude. Especially by yourself. Should have brought somebody with me. Even if we're just talking about stupid shit like cauliflower, that would have been better than this, I suppose. What is happening soon? Like, game-wise, I really don't know. I should know. I'm in the damn field, for Christ's sake. Just haven't been managing to keep up. At least not today. All I know is there's going to be some updates coming up on March 16th. Oh, that's right. Recently, a Virtual On crossover got announced with an anime twist in 2018 for the PlayStation 4. Sega of Japan announced it. Whether or not it'll be coming to the West, I don't know. Hopefully. I'd like that. Virtual On's pretty cool. But, yeah, again, I've got nothing to say about it because all there was just a trailer. No gameplay or anything. Plus, I don't understand Japanese, so seeing that trailer is just a blank face. I don't have a clue. Whoa. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Whoa. What's next? Ah, Rashtar, cool. It looks like I've ordered this out in alphabetical order. Did I? Maybe. I kinda just grabbed all of the footage, sliced it all up and just slammed it together. Whether or not it's in any kind of order is a pure coincidence, I think. Surprised there's no Sonic yet showing up. I remember playing a lot of Sonic. Oh well. It'll... If I've put it in, it'll show up, whatever. What was this thing again? Oh yeah, the challenge. Fucking god, my brain's turning to mush. I need a big sleep or something. Or do I just... I don't know. Has today just gotten me down in the dumps? Possibly. Hobbies. You gotta... Yes. See, Did you see? I was gonna grab that because in my mind that's like, oh, the secret bonus, get it, more points. But I'm I'm speeding this. I shouldn't do that. Jeez. Oh yes. How could I forget? I'm doing all this through a a Retro Freak. I recently got one for a good price. Didn't spend too much, and yeah, I've fallen in love with it. It's great. It's so fucking good. It's so much better than the Retron. Get a Retro Freak. Seriously. It's fucking incredible. I can't recommend it enough. It does exactly what you think it does, but there's no disappointments. And I don't know if you know what that I mean by that. It's, just get one, right? Fuck. Or ask somebody you actually respect, and then they'll tell you the same. Unless you know the stereotypical grumpy PC gamer, then don't ask them, because they'll probably just tell you life is shit, and then may vomit on themselves. I don't know. Do you know anybody like that? I sure as shit do, and I regret it every day. Anyway. God, Shinori. Fucking cool, man. Oh yeah, fuck. I recently, on the topic of modern Sega, whilst we're looking at 90s Sega, I recently I finally got through hard mode on Valkyria Chronicles Remastered for the PlayStation 4. Super happy about that. Super effing happy. Oh yeah, this is actually a good time to plug something. Fucking brain, just wake up. If you aren't aware, I have a Vidme account as well as YouTube. Vidme is just used to upload video playthroughs of games. No commentary, it's just gameplay. Just sliced up into parts. Depending on how big the game is and how large the parts are, it'll vary. But yeah. So if you don't want to listen to this, me, or you're not interested in video reviews and you just want to watch some gameplay of maybe a game you remember or a game you just happen to be interested in, go to Vidme and have a look. I may have done it. It's early days right now, and currently as I'm recording this, I'm uploading Nights into Dreams from the Sega Saturn, but more will come because there are fucking hundreds of Sega games. So I'm not sparse for content and games to play. I'm not. I've fucking loaded. So I'm gonna play a couple of old ones, and then probably play through Valkyrie Chronicles because I seem to be playing a lot of that lately. So take advantage of that. Let's see. Well, as long as I'm plugging myself, I might as well plug other people whilst I'm here. Why not? Let's see. Who's got my eye lately? Oh fuck, I forget his damn name. I'm gonna... Okay, I'm gonna smack it on the screen right now as this comes down. I forget his name. Retro Palazzo, I think his name is. He's a... Damn, where's he from? Is it Scandinavian? Maybe. I don't know. I don't wanna say. But he's definitely something from somewhere. And he's fucking good. Like he is fucking good at what he does. Just check his shit out. It's he's got a show called Quickies Don't Cut It, which is like long reviews, but it is worth it because he analyzes the shit out of everything he does down to the bone. It's impressive. Can't get enough of his shit. I really can't. It's good stuff. And then you've got the classics, of course, the ones I always recommend, like Saturn Memories, Saturnology. If you like to watch Twitch, then might I recommend Gameplay and Talk. Austin, he's pretty cool. He has a YouTube channel as well, if you want to look him up on there. He uploads his plays to YouTube sometimes, and he sometimes does a YouTube stream. So if you're more into streams, then that's, you know, look him up, because he's pretty good at what he does. Mostly Americans, what I'm talking about. I need to talk about some Europeans, balance shit out. Oh, I can do not that, but something similar. There's a guy called Synth Spaces. Damn, I used to know why he called himself that. Totally forgotten. But yeah, he's an Australian bloke. He used to work for Sega of Australia. Now he does a YouTube channel, and he is an internet personality. Nice guy too. You can ask him anything you want. I hope. Don't ask him something stupid. Fucking hell. Then he'll know it's me, and I'll get some Australian hate. And you know that's the worst kind of hate. What am I talking about now? Oh yeah, recommendations. Right. There's do I really not know any Brits? None are coming to mind right now. That's embarrassing. My Gamer XP, perhaps? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know if it had XP at the end, that's why I said perhaps. My Gamer XP with Matt, pretty good. There's a dude called Slopes Game Room. He's pretty good too. I kind of owe him because he gave me a shout out, and ever since then my subscriber count and view count has gone up gradually. So consider this, well, even though no one's gonna fucking watch this up until this point. Whatever. God, yeah, I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Just check out those people if you can. Oh yeah, actually, this is one person I want to give a shout out to, just because he's a nice gentleman, and actually it's strange when this person streams, and when the last time I joined his stream, which I think was early January, he's a really nice gentleman, and he's fun to hang out with, and he has a lot of good thoughts too. I think he's a German gentleman. Maybe Dutch? I don't know. Again, I'm terrible with accents, so isolating where people come from is really bad. Unless it's blatantly obvious, like American or Australian or some shit like that. I have no clue. Most European countries escape me because, again, it's a clusterfuck down there of all different regions and accents. But yeah, calls himself Des Royne, and he's just a nice bloke. And he does Twitch streams, and I think he does YouTube streams sometimes. I don't know, I don't remember him doing that, maybe wrong. But yeah, I consider finding him on Twitter, because he always posts when he's going to stream, and just hang out with him, ask him a few questions, man. He's just pleasant. It's weird. He always makes me feel relaxed. Who else? Probably nobody else. I think I'm going to leave it at that. How far are we now? 34 minutes. Over the halfway point, I could keep this up. Let's see now. Is there anything we're talking about that's happening soon? That's not politics or world news. Looking around. What have I got? Not a fat lot. That's a fucking lie. This place is like an office. Just game boxes everywhere. And literal boxes. I need to clean this place up. It's not tight. It's not messy as in there's dust everywhere and gunk. It's messy as in there's just boxes everywhere. It needs clearing out. It looks like a hoarder's den right now. Ish. A clean hoarder's den. At least you can walk and breathe in it. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I'm probably over-exaggerating. Now that I think about it, this room's actually okay. There's a sink in it. Don't ask me why. I've gotten accustomed to this sink. I like it. Where are we? Streets of Rage 2, sweet. Oh yeah, it's funny, I tried to do Streets of Rage 3, but I just couldn't do it. Not as in I couldn't finish the stage. I stopped playing because I got bored. There's something about Streets of Rage 3 that just doesn't itch me the right way. I'll probably find out at one point. When I finally start to give a shit and do the Streets of Rage trilogy Sega Critic. That'll probably happen this year. I might do a back-to-back Golden Axe Streets of Rage trilogy Sega Critic. Since all those two are always compared to each other. Even though they shouldn't be. Yeah, they're both beat 'em ups, but they're both very different from each other. Whatever. I'm not going to get into it now. It's not worth the brain matter. Okay. Oh yeah, this is something worth talking about. This is something I never thought I'd get into myself. But for our course in university, and don't get jealous when we say this because they do make us work. It just happens to involve playing a game. But doing a course called Games Narratology in Games, where we're learning story structure and blah blah blah. And they've asked us to get a little group together and play some Dungeons and Dragons 2nd edition, which is a lot harder than you think it is. And we did it for the course, and I'm actually getting quite into it, and that's something I never thought would happen. It's odd. So yeah, I'm a D&D nerd now. Great. I played it before years ago, but I didn't get into it and never played it again because I didn't see the appeal of it. But now that I'm older and I've got a lot more patience for things, I totally get it now. This is one of the ones where I fuck up. I died during the boss fight and that cuts off a lot of time. Well, not a lot of time, but precious time. Precious time where I could have gotten a bigger score. I'm going to move this mic down a bit. There, that's better. I hope you didn't hear the anything that may have made noise to that. Oh, jeez Louise. Look. God, this game's pretty. Wonder when they're going to be bringing out the Bayonetta and Cloud amiibo. They better do it soon. I'm waiting on that. Like seriously, when amiibo hunting, I got all of the... nearly all, because they're not out yet, but nearly all the non-Nintendo amiibos. All I need now is Cloud and Bayonetta, and I've got them all. And I think that's really important because, of course, Nintendo would make amiibos of their own franchise's characters. Of course they would. But I think having an amiibo of Mega Man, Pac-Man, and Sonic is actually pretty fucking important. Hence why I got them. Especially fucking Mega Man. Holy shit. Did not see that coming. I really didn't. And now I've actually got some merch of the guy. I'm happy. Love Mega Man. It's cool. His games are a little flawed for my taste, but I still enjoy it. Whatever. Want to talk to me about Mega Man, you can do, but it's not going to be too exciting. Next. What's up next? Super Thunder Blade. Oh yeah, I kept having this habit of pausing the game because I keep tapping the start button thinking that will like skip the cutscene to give me more time, but I end up just pausing shit. God damn. Yeah, I remember doing a review on this. Not a Sega critic, it was just a review. And I don't know, wasn't satisfied. I don't think I could have analysed this game as in depth as I could have done. Even though it is just a like a rail shooter. It's not really. Is it a rail shooter? Does this count? Maybe. Like an early one. I'm gonna have to ask some other people to see if they, what would they call this. But yeah, I think I could have done, but then again, this was the early days when I first got into game analysing and structuring my thoughts to be more articulate. I was still in the process of being moulded. Molded Gandalf. Okay. Spiel. Fuck, I went to like edit when I said that. The moment this is done, I can erase the files, because it's taking up a good couple of gigs, all this footage is. And I do not have a fat lot of space. There we go. Boom! This could have been fine. What month are we in? March? Of course we are. This year's going pretty slowly. For me, anyway. It feels like it's going pretty slowly. But that's good. I hate it when time goes quickly. It feels like your life is pretty worthless. Also, I really hate it when people go, oh, it feels like it was just yesterday. I never get that feeling. Ever. Coming from somebody who has a really bad grasp of time. Because when people ask me, it's like, oh, when this was, I'll be like, oh, it was a fortnight ago, even like it, though it was like 2 days ago. Or an hour ago. My perception on time is really bad. And yet, I'm never late. Curious. Maybe it's remembering time. That's where my flaw is. But yeah, when people say, oh, I remember it like it was just yesterday, how about you? And it's... No. As a matter of fact, no. I remember it exactly as it was 4 years ago. 4 years, 3 months, and 18 days ago. I don't know, I don't get that feeling. Shit feels like it was away for as long as it's been. I don't get the whole it felt like yesterday feel. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. You know, I don't know, fucking doesn't seem important to me, so I don't bother trying to learn how to be normal. Besides, it's cool to be lame now, right? That's right, kids. Fuck. God. God damn, what's wrong with me? What's next? A cluster of small ones. Flicky's going to be in there. I really don't remember what I've played. I remember what the last thing I played was. I'm not going to spoil that though. Well, why the fuck would I? I've already said Flicky's coming up soon. Oh, fuck it. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Ugh. Oh yeah, I still got a few lore and journal books I can give away. Fuck that, I'm gonna save it. The lore book, anyway. Keeping the lore book, I have no need for the journalism book. Journalism's easy. I took journalism for 1 year, and all I learnt was, to be a good journalist, you just gotta be a creep. That's it. You gotta have no No empathy. No awareness of other people's privacy. I don't know. If you are a journalist and you're listening to this, sorry. You know, it's most likely that I'm wrong, since I only did journalism for 1 year. You know, it's not a long time at all, but that's what I learned. So, conclusion is, I'm ignorant, or I had some really shit teachers. Both are entirely possible. Oh yeah, I thought this was cheeky. Like, technically the first level of Toe Jam and Earl is just this. Just that little stroll. And then you go to the second level. Yeah. I thought that was really cheeky. I didn't think about that at the time. Yeah, I had a big grin on my face when I was thinking about that. It's like, hang the phone. Toe Jam and Earl only has one floor, and it's like 20 seconds long. Flicky! What a fun arcade game. Gunstar, holy shit. Fucking god, if you enjoy shoot 'em ups, not shoot 'em up, but run and gunners, that's it. If you enjoy run and gunners and you haven't played Gunstar yet, get on that shit! Please! God, it's good. I need to do a review on Gunstar. God damn. How long have we got now? 15 minutes to go. God damn. I'm not gonna look back and listen to this because I know it's all been garbage. Ugh, post commentary my ass. People are probably gonna, you know, posting this on the Twitter. People are probably thinking it's gonna be something interesting. How wrong they were. Whoa, whoa. God damn. I'm gonna watch some really bad television tonight before I go to bed. Like, I don't know. I actually don't know what bad television looks like. I don't watch television. The only thing I watch now is movies. The only television related shit I've actually watched and enjoyed is like old crime shows like Columbo or Miss Marple, the Agatha Christie's Poirot, Inspector Morse, Inspector Frost, shit like that. That's the only TV I actually enjoy watching anymore. That and movies, if it happens to be on the TV. Does movies class as TV? Probably not. Cute man! Fucking stupid. Oh yeah. Nobody, if you don't know, which is unlikely because this game's been out for fucking years, but if you just make the character go behind the health sign on this stretch, yeah, the collision for getting hurt is gone. So you just don't get hurt. You just wait until you hit the bottom. It's weird. Maybe it's a small bug they got past them as they were making this, but it hurts nothing. It doesn't destroy anything. The game still feels fun. It's just for that little bit that's a bit odd. The rest of the game's fine. No, except for that fucking board game moment. That gets a bit dull, but whatever. This boss was a little annoying. I was just waiting for him to lift his legs up, but he just wouldn't. Like he would have done it by now, but this guy's farting around shooting shit at me. Does it a bit later than I expected, but whatever. So that wasted a bit of time. Getting close to the end now. Only 10 minutes to go. Ugh. Fucking hell. That's seizure inducing, Jesus Christ. I felt my pupils widening there, jeez. God damn. Ooh, pretty. Any butt. Kid Chameleon. Oh, I don't like this game at all. It's something. I don't like this game. I don't like it, and I haven't played it much. It's one of the few games that I'm aware of that has a reputation that I have not played. Yeah, I really don't have that much to say about it, other than it was a fucking quick first stager. Remember the first stage being really short, that's why I picked this. Next. Miss Pac-Man. Yeah. I started to run out of, in my mind at the time, I started to run out of games that were made by Sega for the Mega Drive. So I just grabbed a bunch of third-party stuff, like Miss Pac-Man. What's after this? Taz is in there somewhere. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter, we'll find out anyway. I need a shave. Why do we grow beards? What a weird fucking evolution, which is like, yeah, you need a beard. Why, thanks. Didn't ask for it, yep. Nobody did. Deal with it. Ah, of course! How did I forget? I prefer the Saturn version myself, but whatever. The only thing I prefer this version to the Saturn version is the music. But Saturn's music is still pretty good. It's not like it's terrible. It's not like, you know, it's not like Light and Day, like one is bad, one is good. They're both very good. Just, they both have different feels, is all. But yeah, I definitely prefer the Saturn version over this. Absolutely. Not many people do. But whatever. Not many people like this game as well. It's like, I understand why, but I don't know, there's something about it. Just makes me smile. Maybe I'm just... I think I've gotten past hate, I think. There's a lot of games out there that just make you frustrated, but there's very few games now. Maybe it's because I'm just getting older and I've just stopped being such an asshole. And I've just realised, you know, it's not worth getting angry over stupid shit like that. Save that for when the fucking taxman's at your door. Oh yeah, this was a fucking dullest idea. You get the orange shield and I'll lose it immediately. Ugh. Idiot. See, one of the reasons why I love playing the Saturn version is because you've got that sweet fucking circle pad. And you can control 3D Sonic. It's so much easier. The Mega Drive pad's just so not good for this. Not good at all. So finicky. Still though, neat idea. Can't fault Traveller's Tales for wanting to do this. You know, if Traveller's Tales approached me with this idea, I'd be like, eh, try it. I'd be curious of what they did with it. I really would. Obviously, the outcome is this, but I mean at the time. If I was in the shoes of the publisher. Oh, Space Harrier 2. Of course. Am I hearing that right? It feels like there's something wrong with the audio on Space Harrier 2. Did it record right? No. I'm not sure, actually. There's something not right with the audio here. I swear it sounded better when I was playing it on the TV. Yeah, whatever. Very close to finishing this now. Wrap up on the last 3, including this one. Then we'll see my score. Also, before it gets to the end, here's the rule for when you wrap things up. If you are still playing a game whilst the last minutes are up, then that game doesn't count and it just ends. So it's more than how many can you finish under a minute rather than, under an hour rather than an hour on the spot. There's like a variable at the end, if you understand that. Fucking Gamera. I'm so shocked they didn't get fucking in trouble for that. Nice of the boss to wait for you though when you get hit. Yeah, that's one. Taz. This game. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's a nice platformer. It's definitely fun. As a licensed property game goes, it's pretty fun. I'm not a fan of licensed property games. Like, well, I am and I'm not. I try not to go for them because I'm not interested, but the few ones that I do like, trust me, there are only a few that I own that I do like. I do have a special place for them, like this game, the Aladdin game. Let's see, what else have I got that's third party? Mickey's Great Adventure for PS1, that's fucking cool. What else is there? I've got a bunch. Ooh, Alien games, of course. Yeah. Ooh, Zoom. I totally forgot about this game. Oh, dear. Totally forgot how hard it is, too. God damn. What a weird game. I implore anybody to try and play Zoom. What a weird game. Seriously. It is fun though. Ish. I don't know, it's something to play. Fucking Zoom. Come on, boy. There we go. That's it. I didn't manage to finish the next game, which was, what was it now? I forget, but yeah, I didn't manage to finish it. So, when this is done, my total score is, when this grid fades away, I've actually forgotten, so I'd like to know what it is I put in the video. 32. I managed to do 32 games, first stages, in under 1 hour. There we go, that's my score. What, can you do better? Maybe. Thank you very much for watching. This was a thing. Probably not going to do it again. Bye.